Hey all my book lovers. I am really sorry that I haven't been around in a while, but I have tons going on. So this is going to be a really quick little update, and I hope that you're all doing really well, and cue the intro.
I don't do it by the book, no, I do my own thing. That's why every single hook got them singing like me. And I ain't in any rush, cause I'm finally getting paid. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah.
Alright, so I'm about to rush out, but I just wanted to say I'm going to be doing a few videos this week. One of them is going to be my trip with my daughters to go see the opening night of the new Avengers movie, Infinity Wars. I am crazy excited about that. Also, if you have not seen it already, look for the trailer for Crazy Rich Asian. That looks so good. And that's going to be another movie that is definitely on my save up and go see. Um, I've mentioned on Facebook a little bit that I'm doing a lot of extra jobs and working really hard just to pull everything together and do all the things that I want to do with my daughters, with my life, I guess. And I appreciate everybody that's just been really supportive and just encouraging me through it all. I don't usually give details, but I mean, we all know what it's like just to go through these rough patches that we kind of have to adjust everything and keep pushing forward. I'm an author full time, and I also, I do crafts, I do YouTube. The YouTube thing is newer, but it's still something I'm really excited about. And everyone who is patient and enjoying the process and just cheering me on as I figure this out, I really appreciate all of you. So this is really quick. Like I said, just I felt bad about not having done a video in a while. I missed Freebie Friday, but one of the reasons I didn't miss it by accident, it was more I wanted to make sure I was reading the books, not just collecting them. I I find a lot of the times we'll just, oh, it's free and then grab it. But if we're not reading it, then what's the point? So I want to make sure that as I'm collecting these books that I can say to you guys, okay, I read this one and I finished it and it was amazing. I know reviews don't tend to do well on BookTube, but I I don't really care. Like, I'm not gonna say that I don't care about the views or I don't care about being followed. I do. I appreciate every single person that joins me here and watches my videos. But I I kind of decided I'm going to do YouTube the same way I do my writing. I will pay attention to which books that I have out that readers want the most, but if I have a story I really need to tell, even if 10 people or 100 people buy it, it doesn't really matter to me because that story is out there and maybe 10 people absolutely love it and maybe the rest are kind of okay with it, or maybe years from now when I don't even think about it, when I'm not promoting it, nothing's going on with it, it'll all of a sudden gain popularity. That's happened with some of my books. So I look at that the same way with the videos. Maybe I'll put out a video and it will get very few views now, but then somebody will be looking for it later on and be like, wow, this was, a great video, share it, and it will pick up. I think that's kind of how we have to look at producing any kind of content that we're sharing with the world. So that's my plans so far. I've got a lot of interesting things that I want to do, I want to share with you guys. I won't be doing an event probably at all this year. I have so many plans. I want to do a lot of things with my daughters, and I used to do so many events. I was constantly going from one to the other, and I loved meeting readers. But it took me away from my writing a lot. It took me away from my daughters, and I kind of need a break from that. And then I'm going to slowly be very picky about where I go. But doing YouTube, it kind of gives me the same opportunity to connect. You guys can ask me questions here. I can talk about my thoughts, and you guys don't have to buy plane tickets or pay for hotels to see me here. So, I don't know, kind of a win-win. And that said, if you guys are ever curious about anything or would like me to address something, feel free to either ask me in the comments, hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, trying to remember where else I'm at. Anywhere that you can find me, just hit me up and say, hey, could you do a video about this? I really want to know more. And I'll do it. Last but not least, I did a survey in my discussion group and asked which book people would like me to read on here, and Solid Education was chosen. So I will start doing reading of Solid Education probably tomorrow. I'll have part 1, and then I'll do the going to the movies video, and then I'll continue it after there. I'm probably gonna wait another week before doing another Freebie Friday. I might bring those down to doing them twice a month, like I said, just so that I can have the time to read at least 1 or 2 of the books, and then I can refer back to, okay, the first Freebie Friday of this month I talked about this book, or a few Freebie Fridays back I talked about these books and I read them and they were great, and I'm getting the next one in the series. Or I don't know, if I don't mention a book, that's probably because I couldn't get into it. I don't think I'm going to give negative reviews here. I'd rather give the space to things that I really love. So that doesn't mean that if I didn't read a book I didn't love it. I might just not have gotten to it, but I'm definitely going to speak about the ones that I've read and enjoyed. So those are the plans for now. I hope you guys are all having an amazing week so far. And let me think. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, ring that little bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play.